What up, my awesome internet people? How's it going? So I want to show you how you can lock your phone using your Android Wear device. Here's what I mean. Lock. So using Tasker is pretty easy to do. Let's check it out. Okay, so to do this, you're going to need the app Tasker. You're going to also need to plug in Secure Settings. And finally, you'll need to plug in Auto Wear. So before we do anything, you first want to make sure that Secure Settings is enabled in Device Administrator Options. So inside of Tasker, what you first want to do is create a new task. So go over here to Task. We're going to create a task called Lock. So I already created it, but I'm going to create a new one just to show you. So let's call this Locked. Okay, so create that task. Now with this task, we're going to use the Secure Settings plugin. So go here to Add, Plugin, Secure Settings. Now let's configure the plugin to lock the device. So we're going to go to Device Admin Actions, and we're going to go to Lock Device, and save. And there we go. So now we have a task that locks the device. So now let's go back to Profiles. Now let's create a new profile. So we're going to go down here to Add. We're going to add a new event. We're going to go to Plugin and Auto Wear. And let's configure it. So inside of configuration, we can set an event, a predefined event, to actually trigger the Auto Wear command, but I want to filter. So I'm going to go over here, go to command I want to react to, and we're going to type in lock. And we're going to say we want to use exact. So pretty much what this is saying is whenever I say lock to my Android Wear device, it's going to trigger the lock task. So we're going to go to here, okay. And then we're going to go back. Everything else we can keep the same. And then we're going to add the task locked. So there we go. That's pretty much all there is to it. Now, if you have not configured Auto Wear, let's go through that real quickly. So right now I have a screen set up of which is a voice screen. If you don't have any screen set up, what we're going to do is go up here to add a voice screen. So pretty much what this is, the best way to describe this is like when you use Google Now on your watch and you see the OK Google screen, that's pretty much what we're going to do just so we can interact with the commands. I mean, I know it's kind of really not so straightforward explanation, but just understand this is the way they interact with the app that can send commands to your phone. So we can call this screen anything we want to call it. I'm just going to call it screen, nothing really fancy. Alright, so commands to show. Now this is pretty much how are we going to have the screen come up. Now I like to do on shake, which pretty much means when I shake my watch that the screen will display. Now if you don't want to shake, you can use a lot of other predefined commands. So let's just go to add. We can do on battery low, battery okay, and you can also do on different apps. So what you can do is you want to say, okay, open Jarvis, or okay Google, open Jarvis. It will open a Jarvis app, which will then open the Auto Wear app. Go to the shake command just because I think shake is the easiest thing to do. And then you do prompt, so it's going to say Auto Wear listening, keep that the same. And then we can also add a cancel screen, which I really do like doing, just in case it gets triggered by accident. Cancel screen is great. And we can set the wait time as well. This is pretty much all you need to know. Just go up here to save and make sure that it's checked and it will add the screen onto our device. Okay, so the final thing to do is on your watch, launch this and go to Auto Wear Settings. Now you want to make sure Bluetooth is enabled. Click Setup Shake and then set up to shake sensitivity. So I'm just going to shake a little bit and we're at 16 right now. So that means if I shake it not as strong as 16, if it doesn't pass that threshold, then it's not going to trigger the Auto Wear screen. So I'm going to swipe over to save, and that is pretty much it. So now let me go back to the home screen. So now if I do this, lock, it's going to trigger lock, and you see in the background the phone locked. So guys, this has been a quick video on how to lock your Android device using Android Wear. Hope this is helpful. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them down below. And as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for another galvanizing video. Thanks.